Hi guys, how are you? It's Rosie from Phoenix Rising by Dior. I'm here to give you a collective vibe. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't really tune in to see what they want to talk about. I figured, let me be surprised. Okay guys, we have Archangels Raziel, Samael, and Phanuel present for today's reading. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. By liking and sharing, it helps the messages to circulate. And by subscribing, you receive notifications every time I upload or go live. Guys, also, for those of you who watched my reading yesterday, if you liked the whole using the SRT and the cards, let me know, and I'll try to incorporate it a little bit more. Okay, so Father in Heaven, Archangels and Angels, High Self and Spirit, please show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective today? What's this message going to be about today? They already chose a deck, so I asked that before I came in. Let me see what they have to say. One second. Okay, guys, I feel that you guys are really coming into sync with yourself. You are coming into balance of greatness and abundance. The yin and the yang, almost the feminine and the masculine energy coming into play here, right? So you're really coming into abundance of and balance of knowing who you are and what you're going to create, or just coming into this place of knowing exactly what you're meant to do here. I feel that you guys are in this preparation mode. I feel that Spirit is guiding you, showing you the way, maybe showing you signs. Maybe when you think of doing something, they give you like immediate recognition, like the lights flicker or something happens, or something. They're giving you some kind of sign, letting you know that you're going into this amazing new path, which is beautiful. Okay, I say more with this. This deck is a little, the Spirit Animal deck can be a little bit hard to shuffle because they're just so big, these cards. They were just a hair smaller. What else? Okay, so whatever this is that you want to create, they're saying your intuition is the key factor here. Okay, let's talk about manifestation for a second, and we talk about it a lot. I listen to so many different speakers on it. I have my own take. I have what Spirit tells me. I kind of put it all together. But the thing that I've been hearing a lot lately, and I'm really feeling the Spirit is saying, yes, this is very accurate information, is the way you say something, right? Clearly, we always say this. Yesterday was about thinking and saying and manifesting now, right? So when you manifest something, when you say like, I want to win $1 million, well, whatever the case may be, right? Sorry, I just got to move that out of my way. So great. You want to manifest into the universe that you're going to win $1 million. Is there a plan set behind this winning $1 million? So Spirit and the universe, like almost like they need to know your plan. You need to know your plan. By not knowing your plan leads to failure. So say you manifest $1 million. So now what? What do you do with it, right? Do you just go buy a whole bunch of expensive cars and go broke, right? Like, think about it. Like, what are you going to do with this $1 million? Are you going to set up, life plan for you and your family? Are you going to be helping somebody and setting up your family? Are you going to be investing it so you can live off the interest of this $1 million? So that's kind of what they're saying. So it's like, I'm just using $1 million and you're manifesting this as just an example. It could be anything, Maybe in winning $1 million, you're going to be helping somebody get a kidney transplant and whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is. But whatever you're manifesting, it's almost like you need to have a game plan. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to win this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to put money there. I'm going to help these people here. Whatever it is, Spirit's saying you need to have a game plan. But they're saying you need to really listen to your intuition on this. Okay? This greatness and abundance that's coming in for you guys, hand in hand, and maybe some of you guys are going to win $1 million. If you want to put it into the universe, comment it down below. Start today. Okay? But I'm saying, let your intuition guide you. Your intuition is going to be key on letting you know when is the right time for you to take action, what is the right course, which street you're going down, whatever it is, your intuition will be guiding you. All right? And the supernatural. For some of you guys, dragons may be a very big, important thing in your life. And it says, you are an ancient, wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So have confidence, guys. Okay? Confidence, the inner knowing, and it's funny, we have the old soul here, and you're the ancient wise sage. We have so many beautiful cards right now on the table. This is a very, very, very good reading. Okay? For whoever this is resonating with, please give it a thumbs up, guys, if you are resonating with this reading or you're accepting this as your reading. See, you're good. For those of you who feel like you can't because like maybe you've been at a standstill or you've had a roadblock. We spoke about the roadblock yesterday, and for a lot of people it's a fear-based thinking that causes the roadblock. Okay? But whatever it is that puts you in this place of stagnation, it could be you, yourself, who created it, right? They're saying, just know that you are meant to regrow, rebirth yourself into like a new you that they just said in my head, they just said that you won't even recognize. That's how great you're going to be. You won't even know who you're going to look in the mirror and say, damn, that's me. I accept. That's what you're going to say. So yeah, that's a great thing. And okay, what about this card? Hold on a second. Something fell, something twisted. This flipped in the deck. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let me see what these other cards are. You don't, okay, Spirit's saying that maybe you just don't believe in yourself enough yet, but you have to have faith, guys. Okay? Maybe you're not giving gratitude to everything that you have right now. Okay? Spirit's saying you got your shit together. Maybe you're just not, giving gratitude to the universe, give grace to the universe. Say, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you for everything I have. Hold on a second. I need a clarifier for this card. Well, actually, you know what? No, maybe I don't. Let me just read this to myself here. They're saying get a clarifier. Okay. Which deck do you want me to use? Okay. Give me a clarifier for this card, please. Okay, so Okay. Almost like they're saying you might have like a group of people that you want to talk about this with, okay? Like some really close friends, maybe people you consider as sisters and brothers and mothers and fathers. It's almost like they're saying, don't say anything. Don't reveal your truth to them. It's almost like they will judge you for thinking this way, so just don't talk about it. You don't need to talk about it with them. Talk about it with yourself. Talk about it with your high self and spirit. You know, they may talk behind your back. If you start, they might say, this person, that shit crazy now. What the hell happened? What the hell happened to that person? They lost their shit. And they might start talking about you. But they're saying, you don't need to reveal your truth to anyone. Just to yourself. Okay? Okay. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do you want to tell me? End the cycle of talking too much to the people you think have your back. I don't think this is a saying, but okay, that's what they're saying. So you know the saying, ignorance is bliss? So basically, ignorance is bliss. But they said, silence is bliss. Silence is bliss. And I guess them being ignorant to... Yeah, they'll break your heart if you tell them the truth. Tell them what you're... If you go and say, you know what, I got this reading today. They said I'm going to be like freaking amazing. Those people, you know, misery loves company. So don't talk about it to anybody. Just know it within yourself. Know that the universe is going to give you something amazing. And it will. You don't need these people in your life. And you know what? One day, when you do achieve this greatness, they're going to ask you, how did you do it? You're going to say, you know, because I knew, because I had faith, because I believed. You created it. You had a plan. You had a plan. I was listening to a speaker yesterday, and they were saying, you know, everything had a plan. The car you're driving at one time was just an idea, was just a thought. The house you're living in was just an idea, was just a thought. But it took somebody to think it, to plan it out, to create it. So basically, know that it's going to happen. Create it. Create your plan. Create your blueprint for your life, because you are the creator of your life. And just know abundance is coming in for you. Healer of all ages. To me, this card is Jesus. I know there's a glare, but it looks like Jesus to me in the Christian, you know, depiction, I would say. The European Christian depiction. There you go. European Christian depiction. This is Jesus to me, is what it looks like to me. But this is also... That's not the magician card in this deck, but it has the power of the magician, this healing card. Okay? You have the power to create anything you want. You can heal your heart. You can heal your soul. You can do anything. But don't let other people's bad vibes, bad energy, jealousy, envy. See, when you heal, you're going to get everything, the cornucopia. Don't let them send you low vibes, right? We talked about this yesterday. Their low vibes are going to attach to you. Don't let them talk about you. Don't let, you know, the evil ones hear what you're plotting. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, let this be between you and God. But by having faith and by knowing, and I was talking about faith, and I told you this is Jesus to me, and that's faith. Your faith can move mountains. For those of you who watched my reading yesterday, and I was talking about that cave cricket situation, I went into the basement today and I put my flashlight on and went to the area that they loved to congregate. And guess what? And there was hundreds of them in the basement. There's not one. Not one. They're all gone. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go listen to yesterday's reading. And I just shuffled and the cornucopia card just fell out. You ending the cycle of talking too much to the people who are going to break your heart. I felt right on top of it, sideways. You want this cornucopia life, this abundance, this wanting for nothing, having everything that you want, your millions of dollars sitting in the bank, or whatever it is that you're looking for. You need to stop talking to people. You need to stop telling people the plan, and you need to just focus on you and what is your plan, and just have faith that God is going to give it to you because you're deserving. Yeah, see? I know. It sounds complicated. It's a decision. See? Yesterday it was the card personal choice. It's your choice to feel this way. If you want to believe you don't have the magic and the power to do so, that's exactly what you're going to create. If you want to believe that you can create anything, it's just a choice. It's a decision. Damn you, I don't give a damn. I'm going to get what I want. You're going to get what you want. It's just how it works. That's how manifestation works. Okay, I'm loving the positive readings the last couple of days. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I hate giving bad news. I hate that. But, unfortunately, you got to learn, right? We all got to learn. Surrender. Giving it up to God, guys. Having faith. What? A card fell. I'm not even using this deck. There's no pain in surrendering, guys. If you are fear if you're going to go in lack, they're saying don't. There's no fear. There's nothing to be afraid of if God's got your back. The universe and God has your back. What do you have to be afraid of? There's a Christian Catholic song, if God is for us, then who could be against us? If God's got your back, you have nothing to fear. And by you having faith that God's got your back, He's got your back. But if you have fear, what did I tell you yesterday? The devil feeds off of your fear. Oh my God, guys, I just can't make this up. Fruition, manifesting, change. You can change anything with the power of your brain. It is a gift that God gave us. If you believe you're going to die early of a sickness, you will die early of a sickness. If you believe you're going to become a mega millionaire, you will be a mega millionaire. If you believe you're going to be rich and famous, you will. If you believe you're going to be sleeping on the sidewalk for the rest of your life in poverty, you will. Get what I'm saying? You can create anything. They had a song in my head from a musical. It went in and went out. I guess I'm not supposed to say it. But you can create anything. You can create anything you want, guys. You literally have the power right in your hands. And it's right here. It's right here. It's right in here. It's the cranium, the brain. Let's go. Let's get that shit together, and you can create anything you want. And they're saying, for those of you who are focusing solely on a masculine energy to come into your world, hold on a second. It's like they're saying, don't focus on that. Focus that you're going to have your best life ever. I'm going to have my best life ever. Every day I'm living my best life ever. And every day God gives me more and more and more and more and more. I'm amazed at what God gives me every single day. This is what you need to say to yourself. Okay? You need to start thinking it and believing it and knowing it. Have no fear. I just heard them say, have no fear, God is here. I just heard them say that. So, have no fear, God is here. Even, you have to know it. You just need to know it in your bones. You know, yeah, if you don't feel that, then you're not going to be protected the way you want. God's not going to have your back. When I started going through my separation, leading into this divorce process I've been going through for the last, I don't even know how many years, my mother said to me, aren't you afraid? And I said, no. She's like, why? I was like, because I know God's got my back. I know I'm going to get everything that I need, that I'm going to be just fine. My mother is a good Christian woman. She's a good fear abiding woman. You hear this? This is like a Christianity thing that they say. How ridiculous is that? I'm a Catholic. I'm a practicing Catholic. That you have to fear. My mother is in fear-based thinking, and I'm not. And she can't comprehend it. And guess what? I've hit some hurdles. Only made me stronger. Some speed bumps, some hurdles. Oh, I just saw some. I didn't see it in the camera. I just saw it again. I'm seeing orbs in my eyes. I'm seeing light right in front of me. I'm not seeing it in the camera, but I literally am seeing it, which is interesting. You need to not have fear, and you need to have faith. And you need to surrender and know that God has got your back. Nobody can stop you. God wants you to succeed. The universe wants you to succeed. The only person who's holding you back is you. Every hurdle I ever went through made me stronger, made me learn how to deal with life in a different way, made me maybe not, guess what, you know what it did, actually? Which you probably would think it would be the opposite. Instead of making me more angry, it made me less angry. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I know, God's got my back, it's okay. Everyone's like, how are you okay with this? I'm like, I had my moments of panic, but I'm like, I knew everything was going to work out, and it always did. And it keeps getting better every day. And now I'm here with you, fine folks, doing all this and teaching you. God has your back. You see, self-reliant. You can do this all by your damn self. God's always been standing behind you. It's you who's been putting the block in front of you. You can do this. You have the power to do it. You have the power to create anything you want. The first two cards, literally, in yin and yang position. Greatness and abundance. You can't make that up. You honestly can't. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with. If you can create it here, it will actualize right in front of you. So go to my reading from yesterday, those of you who didn't listen to it. It touched about what we're talking about, everything that we're talking about today. Don't make this about having a person in your life. When you try to manifest a specific person into your life that you feel is meant for you, but actually is not, you will create a loophole of karma, 1. 2, things are going to just never work out the way it's supposed to. You're always going to have complications. When you might get that person, but that person might cheat on you for the rest of your life. Or something else might happen. I don't know. I'm just saying. When you're not meant to have that situation or that home or that job, and you want it so badly, and you get it, but everything falls to shit because you wanted something that wasn't meant for you, and then the universe gave it to you, and now it's not working. Has that ever happened to you? I'm sure it has, if you really think about this. Just surrender. It's like, God, I know you're going to give me everything I want. I want the perfect partner for me in the perfect time. Thank you. God's going to give it to you. Because if you believe your perfect time is now, it's going to be now. If you believe you're never going to have it truly in your heart, you're never going to get it. No, you're never going to get it. No, you're never going to get it. Not this time. So, you know what I'm saying, guys? Practice this positive mindset. Yesterday, I was talking to you about the science behind everything I'm saying. Dr. Joe Dispenza, look him up. He's a doctor who attacks everything I'm saying here in the scientific proof of it. He's created proof because of the things that he went through. He did a triathlon and couldn't walk. He was paralyzed. And he believed in the power of the mind. And then he figured out he could create himself to walk again. And he did. And he was supposed to have surgery. And he said, no, I will not have surgery. I will walk again. And the doctor said, you will not. And he's a doctor. And he said, I will. I can do this with my mind. And he practiced and meditation. And he did it and he did it and did it. And he would get better and he would fail. And he would get better and he would fail. And you know why he was failing? Because every time he would meditate, at the end of his meditation, he never visualized himself getting up from the chair and running again and swimming again and doing all the things that he ever did before and ever wanted to do again. He would always see himself in that chair. So then he realized, that's what I'm doing wrong. And he said, let me change it. At the end of his meditation, he would feel the excitement, the feeling that he felt when he was running, or the feeling he felt when he was swimming and hanging out with his people and dancing and doing all these things. And he started to walk again. It's everything I've been saying the last couple of days. If you have that seed of doubt in your head that you're not going to get this, you're not. But you are destined for greatness and abundance. It is your birthright for whoever the hell this reading is for. And I'm sure it's quite a few of you out there. All right? You need to claim it. And it will start creating itself for you. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Loving life. Loving life. Love it. Loving life. That's what I said. You need to love your life. No matter where you are, no matter where you're sleeping, you need to love your life. And be grateful. They were talking about this. Be grateful for everything you have. And know that you're going to get so much more if you can just utilize the power of the brain in the universe and God. All right, guys. love and light, and love your life. Bye, guys.